These people that were using California state's own houses that they were not using at all. They were just empty. The neighborhood itself did not want these people to be evicted. The neighborhood itself, which these houses exist in, were like, no, just let them live here. What the fuck are you guys doing? They literally evicted them the night before Thanksgiving in the middle of a fucking pandemic. That's California. That's a liberal state. Remember Gavin Newsom, right? He's a big liberal. He's a hero, right? Yeah, they did that shit. They don't give a fuck about poor people. That's just what it is. Anyway, having said that, I got to run an ad. Top of the hour, every hour, 6-second ad break right now. If you no longer want to see the ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can subscribe for $5 or for free by connecting your Amazon Prime account if you already have one to your Twitch account or someone else's Amazon Prime to your Twitch. Here's the ad. Now you really don't know how to first thing about what Gavin has been doing. You really don't know the first thing about what Gavin has been doing for homeless, do you? Are you talking to me? The argument in Austin, Texas this year is about the visibility of the homeless here while camping. Yeah. Housing is one of the best things to be decommodified. My mom lived in the GDR next to no homeless. He supports the homeless population in that he adds to it continually. Yeah. Garcetti isn't doing the right thing for the homeless. In SFV, Tarzana is building homeless shelters rather than using any of the hundreds of vacant buildings in the valley. Thanks, Bob Blumenfield. Yeah, because if they use those already built housing units, then you collapse the housing market. You can't take over, and you have to pay for those housing units. You have to pay a pretty penny for those housing units as well. It's the same everywhere else. There are no decent tenant unions in the U.S. to help communities. I've been defending tenants from illegal evictions in the pandemic with my tenants unit in Dublin. What the fuck? Do we even have a tenants? Is that a thing that we have in America? What? What the fuck is a tenant union? Maybe we do. I didn't even know that that was a thing. National Tenant Resources. Tenants Union. Oh, I mean, it's a website of Washington State. Wait, I Googled it and the only thing that came up was in Washington State. Abolitiondemocracy.com. A quick guide to tenant unions in the U.S. It's going to be like, they don't exist. Led by renters themselves to fight for their collective interests and rights. Holy shit, there are a bunch of them apparently. What the fuck? Hold on. Food or rent? Food, not rent. Rent forgiveness guide for tenants who are unable to... Damn, dude, this seems fucking great, actually. Here you go, guys. I'm going to send you... I'm going to spam this link in the chat. I didn't even know this existed as a resource. But if you go there, you can find tenant unions all around the country, apparently. There's one in like Westwood specifically, Canoga Park, Pasadena. Where's tenant rights for the homeless at Cal Anderson?
Wowie zowie the big 2-0. Love you, buddy.
Stimulus check dependents. Who counts for a second payment and for how much? Is this just now? Who the IRS defines as dependent on your federal taxes could bring your family more money in a second stimulus payment. Here's how it works and some rules and exceptions. Within the next few days, Congress is planning to vote on a new $900 billion economic relief bill that contains funding for a second stimulus check for $600 per eligible American, half the maximum payment of $1,200 that was sent in the first. There's a smaller second payment than many have hoped for. That's a smaller second payment than many had hoped for. On the other hand, the current stimulus bill is set to include dependents over the age of 16 when the second check arrives. Oh, Right now, it's hard to define exactly what's going to happen in this. They're still going to deliberate on like minor differences on the bill, no matter what, like for the next couple of days, but no major.
Hi.
I don't think there will be like any sort of like major change. But I don't know personally what the exact details are. I just know what like one of the final. It's Sunday. It's Sunday Funday. That's part of the reason why I haven't. I didn't really like read into this at all. But the last time I looked at it, it was around 300 billion for PPP. There's no state or local aid, but I think there are payments directly being made to states in need for like schools and shit. There's aid to schools. Ignore reality day? Yes, ignore reality day. Yeah, it is, man. It is ignore reality day. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. God damn. There's people in here that fucking. First of all, listen to me, motherfucker. There's people in here that need this shit desperately. And I'm pretty sure they're not the ones who are fucking crying that I'm like, that I'm not doing politics. Like, everybody needs a fucking break off from the real life every now and then, dude. We can't do politics nonstop. Anyway, it was one person. Jesus Christ. The first video is about Manuel Ferrara. What's it like to be engaged to a porn star? They don't actually show the porn? No way. Oh my god, these are some good ass reacts to Macias. We just recently had our union recognized by our giant property management co. owned by Tom Steyer's bank. So weird. Like, I came to this community as politics Andy, but I don't get the politics frog. They seem to just consume this solely. They don't. They probably come in here for like fucking 35 minutes to an hour and then they dip out. So in that 35 minutes to an hour that they're like getting content from me, they want that 35 minutes to an hour to be exclusively politics. But if we're on a non-politics hour or if we're on the non-politics hour, they're like, well, fuck you. You got to be on my time, bitch. You're my fucking dancing monkey. Dance now in the way that I want you to. That's just how it is. Some are and some are crazy, but you're still right. Yeah. Anyway. Dude, I'm so hungry. What the fuck's going on? The best stimulus for the economy is corporation hierarchies were elected by the workers. Imagine the economy then. Yeah, that would be great. Sen Erdoğan'ın kameraya boku yaptığı gördün mü? Sonra iç çamaşırını değiştirmek zorunda kaldık. Wait, no, I didn't see that. I don't care about that. Okay, I'll look into the stimulus a little bit further when there's more information out. Because right now I don't know what the absolute details are, and I don't want to fucking go to like cnet.com and get wrong information and give you the wrong information. Okay? Anyway. Like, tax breaks for corporations only when there are tax breaks for the workers they laid off. The relief bill shaping up will probably do 2/3 to 3/4 of what it actually should, but in the end, it's going to provide about $900 billion in relief without any serious poison pills for the Democrats. Yeah. Like, the only thing here is that it's a major concession by the Democrats. And the only reason why it's like even tailored as a dub, the only reason why you can consider this to be a fucking dub is literally because it doesn't have like psychotic provisions in it. Like, you know, corporations get to fucking kill you, and then your family is now a slave as well. Like, that's the only. Oh, sick. They didn't have the corporations can kill you legally provision, so like it's kind of a big victory for us. Can you imagine? I wish the Democrats fucking behaved that way. I mean, they kind of did. They started out with $3 trillion, which the Republicans seem to be psychotic. Republicans consider to be psychotic, and look at that. Now we're at $900 billion, which is double what Mitch McConnell, more than double what Mitch McConnell wanted, which was $500 billion with liability. So.
What is the best way to change racists' mind? My childhood friend with who I talked for 15 years recently got very radical racist
Weren't
views.
Dems offered 1.8 trillion before the election? That wasn't real. That wasn't a real bill. That was never a real bill. Mitch McConnell never said yes to that. That's like saying Donald Trump wanted to give a $1 billion. Okay, sick. Who cares? That was never going to happen. And Donald Trump didn't say that. But you know what I mean? That was not going to happen. So you're crazy. What is the best way to change racism? My childhood friend who talked to for 15 years recently got very radical racist views. Sag, I care about them a lot and I love them, and then giving up on them feels wrong. We live in the EU. Love the streams hustle. I don't know. It's just entirely dependent on like what kind of content they're consuming. Pepila doesn't know. It's very different for every single person. Get him to watch my stream if you want. Maybe that'll be helpful.
This is it. This is all I
All right,
have.
let's get back to fucking Direct Stimulus by Mr. Beast.
Chandler, I heard you ran out of money.
Yeah.
Here's $200,000.
What?
There you go. He should be good. Till the burgers catch up, just keep giving away money, okay?
All right. Sounds good. Gotta give away money because we don't have any food ready. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 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 Got no food. Sorry. Bruh.
In this bag, I'm putting a burger. And in this bag, I'm putting a bunch of AirPods and a ton of money. Let's see what they pick. Hey, would you rather have this bag on the left or this bag on the right? This one. Okay, well, congratulations. This bag is a burger and fries, and this bag is a ton of money and AirPods. So here you go.
Yeah. What? There's more than one pair. What? Can I still get the food? Is that okay?
All right, fine. You can still have food. Here you go.
Oh my god, my dude literally got the money and he got the food. What the
Holy
fuck?
crap.
I wanted to check on the line, but the thing is nothing changed. There's still a ton of cars. I never publicly shared this address. That is literally just people seeing the billboard out front.
I got 3 so far. I know. Hey, you guys want a burger?
I severely underestimated how many people would come for free food. I'm calling all my friends. We need backup. Guys, I have good news. Bailey's here to help. Bailey! I know you've never made food before, but just throw burgers together. Get in here. Go. Just start making things. Give me that camera. Go make some burgers. Go. Okay, we need help. Right. How much money have you given away at the window?
A lot.
How much food have we given away? A lot. I'm going broke.
You could just charge people money.
Get out of here. He suggested we charge money for the food. What? Get out of here! Go! I don't ever want to hear you guys talk about charging again. Wait, Tariq, are you holding a camera, man?
Why do you guys keep saying fucking ads? Someone said it. What is going on? What is happening? Are you watching ads right now? Like, what the fuck's going on? Motherfucker goes, yes, we are watching ads. Then how did you hear what I was saying? How did you hear what I was saying if you're watching an ad currently? You're still watching ads, dude? Really? Oh, you're reading my lips? That's cool.
Get that camera out of your hand. Okay, you're not a cameraman. No. Taylor, you hold the camera. Just go film things.
I like holding this camera. It's really easy of a job. I mean, anyone could do this.
For an unorganized restaurant full of people that have no idea what they're doing, I'd say we're doing pretty good.
Okay, how many people? Oh my God. There's so many people. There's so many people.
You guys seem to be the exact last people in line. So I figured I'd give you guys a snack to hold you off, okay? We have 2 burgers left, guys. Just to hold you guys off, all right? We gotta get back. Jimmy needs us, all right? He needs more burger boys.
We need to get more burgers.
I don't know what the legality is. Mr. Beast is doing more to make rich people look better than the Republican Party. This kind of content makes the poorest hate taxes. Still good content, though, I think. Wait, what? Why the fuck would the poor hate taxes? Because they watched a Mr. Beast video. I mean, this is like... I don't know how he's like making this food and delivering it to people. I feel like it can't be legal, right? Like, you can't just fucking have random, like, Minecraft Zoomers and shit make burgers and give it to people. Oh, because he's not accepting money. That's true. Because he's not fucking... He's breaking health code violations, but my buddy works for this team. These videos take months to shoot and figure out all the legalities. Yeah, he's probably not charging either.
Put the burger in the bag, and here's some napkins.
We ran out of napkins, so we just...
This isn't a joke. We're getting random ad rolls in the stream, and it's not top of the hours. Okay, I don't know what's going on, all right? So you're telling me you're getting ads in the middle of the stream. I was getting this is where an ad would be cards at random times. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Twitch is constantly reconfiguring their shit, okay? Half the time, though, when you're seeing an ad or you think you saw an ad, it literally could be because you have a... because you have a fucking ad blocker. Sometimes they like randomly make it seem like it's serving an ad when it isn't. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Charity has not food regulation. That's how they can collect a lot of expired food from restaurants and grocery stores. Oh, true. Okay, there's no fucking way they'd be able to charge money for this.
How much money have we given away? Eric called every single chef that he knows, and they're outside waiting. Are we ready to bring them in? Let's go get them. All right, we're about to bring in an army. All right, come on in, everybody. They
You're
keep
on
coming.
mayo.
Keep
You're
on
on mustard.
coming.
You're
Keep
on the
on.
grill.
How many
You're
people
on
did we
wrap.
get?
You're
oh
on
my
cheese.
gosh.
You're on the burger.
We shouldn't have struggled anymore. Now that we have a ton of extra help here, we can keep up with demand. So we're gonna open up a second window. We're gonna start accepting cards on both sides of the restaurant. Chris, you wanna man this side?
I got it.
All right, let's do it. Bro, you have competition now. Chris is open across the aisle.
That's not Chris. Hey, we need a book bag full of money over here.
Here's some cash for you and Chris's window. For this next customer, let's give away 2 iPads because we're not letting their window show us up.
Screw their...
Trump retweeted Richard Spencer? No, he didn't. Shut the fuck up. He did not do that. No, he didn't. No, he retweeted Jim Hoft, who is also a fucking psycho, but it doesn't show it. No, he didn't. Also, isn't Richard Spencer a Nazi, now a Joe Biden fan or some shit?
Your window.
Yeah.
Here's 2 iPads. Here you go. Have a fantastic day.
His window's doing really well.
Yeah, well, it's been...
He just gave away iPads at his window.
Well, give me iPads.
Good idea. Here's some Apple products you can give away.
All right, so I only have 1 Beast Burger, but there's a bunch of cash in there. And then here's a brand new iPad.
Name one other restaurant that looks like this and this. Everyone that ordered food today got really lucky.
Hi.
This is the cash register.
What?
There's some money in it.
Are you? He just gave us a cash register. Money.
What, we got like 4 hours left?
What the fuck? Is he still doing it? Instead of worrying about opening more restaurants, make sure they're cooking the food properly. Raw meat is not what we asked for. God damn, I bet people are gonna fucking yell at this dude too and be like, fuck you, dude. Like, you know, he's doing his best or some shit. It's like, this is all a money laundering operation, isn't it? It's hard to criticize this though. I mean, it really is. Like, I can't see if a way, this is how he has 300 restaurants. Oh, virtual dining concepts. Yeah. Welcome to Joe Biden's America. Actually eating the food. They opened 300 restaurants. Oh, Tiger Bites. I've had fucking Tiger Bites. Bro, this is like, you know how I have a merch, you know how I use represent.com/Hassan if you want to get the merchandise? It's like a turnkey solution for celebrities that like use your celebrity power and give you a cut of whatever the fucking profits are. Probably, I assume. It's like it's like a white label food operation. Jeff Stein has an update on the package. 300 a week UI, very good. 600 person checks one time. 284 billion for PPP, 82 billion for schools. Okay, 27 billion for transit, 25 billion for rental and eviction moratorium. Not enough. 13 billion for hunger, vaccine distribution dollars, surprise billing legislation, and 10 billion for childcare. The ghost kitchens are trash, by the way. Not gonna lie. I mean, it is definitely doo-doo. It's doo-doo, but smash burgers, crispy chicken sandwiches, outrageous gooey grilled cheese, seasoned crinkle fries, and so much. They're always the same, too. Like, the food is always the same. Ollie D's Italian subs. City Burger, Atomic Dogs, Low Burgers. Yeah, all their chicken tendy places are exactly the same. Like, they just have a different brand. Burger sales going to charity, though. This is Travis K, ex-CEO of Uber's new business called Cloud Kitchens, turnkey restaurants he's been working on since before COVID. Yeah. The UI is, I don't think it's retroactive. Isn't this just philanthropy for content? I mean, I don't dislike it. This is just what makes my normie friends think rich people are better off with their own money rather than the government taking it. I don't know why it's a hot take. I don't even think this is philanthropy. This is like very clearly, this is very clearly for content. Do you see what I'm saying? With philanthropy, it's almost worse because like 501c3s make it seem as though like rich people are doing nice things as kind gestures and whatnot, whereas this is like very clearly just content itself. So I feel as though it's like doing mutual aid while simultaneously filming it. You know what I mean? He's done other stuff that's worse than this. Like he's done other stuff where I feel weird about, like, you know, dropping money on poor people and shit. But this doesn't, probably just for tax reasons, this doesn't seem that bad. Imagine how rough it is that you're coming in to flip burgers for minimum wage while some white boys throw hundreds of money at the customers. I mean, I'm sure they were fucking lacing out the homies that were flipping the burgers too. But if the lottery were a YouTuber, there's another one where they rent a closed bank and give money to. Yeah, he does shit like that all the time. There's some off about it. Like it feels a little icky when I watch it, but it also, I don't know. It is certainly performative, lol. No, it is definitely performative, but it's like good content overall, I think. You know what I mean?
Left and we're only a third of the way done. We got all these buns to get rid of. That rhymed, I think. Did it rhyme?
Yeah.
Okay.
How's it going? How many of you guys? 5?
5 of us.
Their car got hit while they were waiting.
Rich equals something wrong about it. It's predating on poor people for content. It creates a strange expectations from uneducated poor. No, you're going over the top to look for something that is fucked up. What's wrong with dropping money on homeless people? I'm sure they don't mind it at all. It's all for content and it makes people happy. That part of it is like dehumanizing almost. This, I don't feel the same way. These are like people who are, half the people that are there are literally there just to be in the fucking video. They're not there because they're like desperate for cash and like starving. A lot of those people aren't going there because they're like, if he went to a fucking soup kitchen and literally filmed the entire thing, that'd be kind of fucked up. Do you understand? Like, these are people who wanted to be there. These are people who aren't like there because they're starving, but a lot of those people are probably there because it's fucking Mr. Beast and his content. Whereas like dropping money on a homeless person ultimately is like really dehumanizing, and like watching them fucking react that way. Hassan hates everything fun. No, I think I'm being very fair about this too. I'm like literally defending it. They're literally running up the price in LA. I didn't know you owned a burger restaurant. What the fuck? Hassan Burger Daging Biaza. Yeah, this is my burger restaurant. Doesn't matter if they're starving or not. The content that comes out of it's gross. Wow. All breaks, no gas. Interesting name for you. Wouldn't you consider all gas, no breaks, or even what I do to be exploiting those with mental disabilities then? And we're exploiting poor people and their conditions. We make fun of a lot of poor people. Some of them have literal fucking problems. We exploit them by looking at how fascinating and funny they are. Maybe shut the fuck up before you try to out-woke people here.
Dang hug, love you chat. Hi to my offline homies, has buffed THX for all the content and am vegan and still love you. Can we get a dank hug in chat? It is my favorite emote.
It makes money seem extremely expendable though. Overall, I think it pretends to be good, positive content. I think you guys are looking for... I think you're looking for a way to get upset at this, and it's understandable. I feel the same way too. There's still something like kind of icky about it whenever I watch these videos, but overall it seems good and people are enjoying it. He also does do a lot of fucking charity outside of this too, by the way. Like, there's a ton for homelessness stuff, food banks and whatnot. He just thinks it's scummy to film that. Yeah, he's not that bad of a talking point with you. They want your attention. Like, we all know it's just completely, for all we know, it's just completely innocent. No, it's not innocent. There is definitely an element of content. No, gross. I will die on this hill. He does for charity. This is the first Mr. Beast video I watched in a while.
Thanks for the
I do find it I do find it a little cringe. Some of the videos, especially ones that are like ones that are very clearly done for content, have like direct exploitative element. But if you're lining up to fucking go grab some burgers and you're excited to be in the video and all that sort of stuff, I don't think that's like, this is not as bad as the other stuff. It's not bad at all, actually. But there...
No way. I got sideswiped while they were winning.
Like, if you're gonna make content and you're gonna make a fucking $1 gazillion, I might as well watch you fucking give food and money to people. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying there? Do you understand? I'm trying to...
Love you, chat.
It helps more than... Yeah, it helps more than it hurts. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's people that make fucking ungodly amounts of money doing horrible shit and filming horrible shit. And there's also the exploitative side of things where, like, YouTubers used to go up to... YouTubers used to exploit, like, homeless people all the fucking time and be like, oh, we saved a homeless person. And it's, like, very clear that, like, you're just doing that for content. There's a more randomized element here, and that I feel like makes it less awful. You know what I mean?
Really? Hold up. Right
How
here.
dare you try to make sense of something that's potentially nice for once? No, you're never going to listen to me. In a community like ours, you're always going to find people that have ethical considerations that you might not have foreseen.
Whoa! You got sideswiped? Did they stop for you or just?
No, she just kept going.
Oh dang! Whoa! We have good news. Give me a second. I may or may not have bought an extra car to give away. This morning I went to my friend, I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna wanna give away a car, can you buy one? And he just bought us a car. So if you can hear us over all the screaming people, this is the car I bought. I bought that car this morning on an impulse to give away, and since you got sideswiped, I thought we might as well give it to you. Yes.
No,
Like, this part sucks.
because I was just sitting there complaining about how I was going to get my car fixed. Thank you.
No problem. Are you crying? Oh, she's gonna make me cry.
It's not. It's nice he's doing this, but this part. This is exactly what I was talking about when I was like. This is exactly what I was talking about when I said like. This is kind of gross. You feel me?
Hand it to me.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle this. But here, you wanna come check out your new car?
It's awesome, right?
Thank y'all so much. Y'all are
So,
blessing.
yeah.
Y'all are such a blessing. Like real. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Subscribe to Mr. Beast. I just did.
Apparently one of the cars ran out of gas waiting in line. So we're gonna go fill it up. Word on the street is you guys ran out of gas? Oh really? All right, well Chris is gonna fill you up. That's
Like, this
funny.
is cute. This is cute. This is funny. What is the difference between this and that? I don't know. But something about this is like, yeah, this is funny. Lol, it's content. It changes the dynamic a little bit. It's like a little thing that you can put in the middle of it. Giving burgers to people, giving I can't even talk. Giving burgers to people and giving them money. It's like funny. Giving a whole ass car to someone and then filming them cry. It's yikes. Like, I find it really.
Chris, you no longer work in the restaurant. You're just the gas man. I'm gonna leave you in the hands of Chris. I'm gonna go give away more food.
They're not very capable hands. I'm not gonna.
Mr. Beast does way better giving back than you do. You should be praising him, not being neutral, Andy. Bro, are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? If I were to do a Mr. Beast style video, you know how quickly I get fucking canceled by the left? Are you out of your mind, dude? Like, they would fucking kill me. First of all, I wouldn't do it.
Pog.
They shouldn't have refueled it. It's a Chrysler PT Cruiser. Dude, you just put a smile on people's faces. It ain't that deep. No, true. Oh, God, don't make me watch that. That shit is... What poverty? Homeless couple go rich for one day with Bobby Misner. Oh, no. That's so bad. One's poverty porn. The other's just like being nice. Yeah. The difference is that filling up gas is something a friend would do. A car is too much, so you feel the whole weight of a wealth difference. Maybe. Because anyone can run out of gas, it's like opening a door for someone. I guess you don't like David Dobrik that much. I don't get what the fuck he's doing. I don't watch his videos. I don't really know. Oh God, we can't do this. We can't. That's so bad. That's too bad. Let's watch the rest of it.
So I heard your car broke, so it turns on, but then it turns off. Ah, gotcha. There's a lot of people watching us. I feel kind of scared to give them money. All right, here you go. Transfer. There you go. There's a lot of people watching. Here's $10,000 to fix your car. We're surrounded by hundreds of people. We just gave him 10 grand. I feel like for our safety, we should go back inside.
We should definitely go back inside.
Even though we were rushing to feed people as fast as possible, there was literally a 20-mile line of cars. And long story short, we might have been holding up traffic a bit. And after talking with the local police, who were very helpful and understanding, we decided to be responsible and close the restaurant early. And these are our final 30 customers.
This next person is our last customer. How's it going?
Was that poverty porn when David Dobrik let you on his jet and that took that infamous picture? Bitch, that wasn't his jet. That was a jet that they chartered for him and his homies to go to the fucking award show. That wasn't like his jet. Fuck you, dude. Maybe. It was a bit of a poverty porn moment. Fuck you. How about that? You suck my dick. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. If Jeff Bezos was doing this and still not paying tax, it would be a different vibes. Mr. Beast isn't Bezos, obviously, but it still feels weird. Wait till she gets her new car insurance bill later that month. I'm just so high. David Dobrik ran to the jet to make the day of a Turkish kid. That's... I feel like this is the next step of like Rice Gum and Jake Paul's hypebeast content. Instead of flexing, he's also like, yeah, I'm rich, but look at me, give people money. No. Here's the difference, dude. I've thought about this a little bit, but like, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but he doesn't fucking flex like that at all. Like, you don't see him wear fucking crazy shit or, you know, drive around in a Lambo or anything like that. Like, it's not that cheese. Tasty. Little baby one. Little baby patty. No, I'm not high right now. I was high there in that photo. It comes off as sus initially, especially if you don't know how Mr. B got started, but at the end of the day, he's making people's days and sometimes lies despite how cringe it might come off to some. I think this is like, there's a line. Oh, fuck. There's a line and that doesn't cross it. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong, but for me at least, it doesn't cross it.
First free restaurant. And if that wasn't enough, I also
Hold on. Where the fuck was it? It was like here, right? Where were we? Let's finish this video.
This next person is our last customer. How's it going? So you guys are actually the last people. Here's 3 burgers for everyone. Oh, and also since
Maybe it's the hysteria that makes it feel yikes, but the actions are positive. Yeah, no, he is.
you guys are last, here's a bunch of money. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but...
Are you serious, brother?
Yeah, there we go. Bye, and that was our last customer.
If you like what you saw in this video, you too can eat Beast Burgers. I literally just opened 300 restaurants all across America, but we only serve people through delivery apps. Basically, open up whatever you use and search Mr. Beast Burger. And we even have our own app, Mr. Beast Burger. And you could order anything from our amazing and delicious...
So that's the hashtag ad. That was what this was, right?
You can order a style burger, which is basically my favorite burger. And not only that, you can also order a Chandler style, a Chris style, and a Carl style. Or you can order all 4 and see which one tastes the best. For whatever reason, Carl likes grilled cheeses, but with the buns inverted. So if you order a Carl's grilled cheese, you get an inverted grilled cheese. It's weird. Chandler likes his burgers plain, and Chris loves having fries on his burgers. And like
okay, I fuck with the Chris style, dude.
Like I said, we have hundreds of locations all across America. Just open up your favorite delivery apps and search Mr. Beast Burgers. And lastly, to my international fans, I'm really sorry. I tried my hardest, but I couldn't get locations across the world. So to make it up to you, I'm going to be giving away $10,000 to one random comment from an international fan. And don't worry, I'm going to do everything in my power to bring Mr. Beast Burger to the international audience as soon as possible.
I'm so hungry. Oh my God, Mom, it's perfect timing.
$1 bills.
God damn, dude. My mom's been making me fajitas. You have an amazing mom. You're a lucky guy. I know. I think the reason it feels gross is that it's just content for profit masked by an altruistic premise. You know, it isn't completely altruistic since he profits massively from it. It's like how companies do kind acts for marketing, but to a lesser extent. But I'm a bit of a centrist on this, but I guess part of the reason why I'm a centrist on it is because, like, one, he seems like a nice person. He doesn't, like, always go over the top with, like, the grossness, the exploitative grossness of it. And also, would you be fine with Bezos doing this exact same thing? Like, dude, come on, you're a leftist. You know the difference between the two, man. Not only does Jeff Bezos literally fucking direct policy because of how much profound power he has, but he's also built that fucking empire off of the exploitation of labor. Like, people are pissing in fucking bottles. If it came out that Mr. Beast was like, running content slave shops and like forcing people to piss in fucking bottles, it'd be a little different. Like, the fuck? Don't do that. That's a real silly fucking comparison. Like, you know what I mean? That's at the heart of why I don't find it so icky at the same time. It's not like fucking Visa, MasterCard, random acts of kindness. Like, you know what I mean? It's like one dude with his homies trying to make content out of like giving money back. Why don't you do nice cringy things to poor people with your Bezos bucks? Well, do you see my audience? Like, well, I feel weird about it too. I mean, I donate. I don't really talk about it too much. And the reason why I don't is because I find it like...
Bro, what is your...
I find it like a weird flex almost. But also, inversely, and I talked about this before, I think one of the clip channels clipped it out when I was talking about the Devin take about like, oh, you're wealthy, like, why don't you give your money?
What are your taxes like? Because you give away so much money. Yeah. I hope that that's all deductible.
I do too. If it's not, which
that is brutal.
If it's not, I might have a GoFundMe coming up, but we'll see because this year's taxes are coming up, and that's when it's gonna. I mean, like millions of
You're
dollars.
About to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
how bad you got it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have it all documented. We have receipts and stuff, but it's like the hard part is like when I give my boys $100,000 to spend. Like I just brought that video up. Who pays taxes on it, right? Mm-hmm. Them, they can't pay taxes on it. So then I guess I have to pick it up. But it's not, I gave away the money. So it's like, it's rough.
If I was your accountant and I'm not at all
they all tell
qualified,
me just to throw the taxes on my boys. But like, that's kind of shitty.
They tell you don't, they tell you what?
Like, someone has to pay taxes if I give away money. Either
if you say, and you're in the video, you're like, here's $40,000. Someone has to pay taxes on that.
Yeah, exactly. Either me or them for the most part. So I don't know how that's going to go.
And that's even like if you go give like a homeless dude a house, is there tax implications on that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think
so
that always is.
Fuck.
Yeah. So it's like, it's getting,
People don't think about that.
Yeah, I know.
People need to know about that.
Well, we're going to find out when this tax season happens.
I want to find that. Mr. Beast
Is this going to be your craziest, like, tax?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, last year was stupid, the amount of money we spent. I mean, like, some months, like, $500,000 on videos. So it's gonna be dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it's gonna go. I wasn't really so like game shows. If you win a car, I didn't know this, but apparently right after the game show, they have you sign a document where you say like you're gonna pay the $8,000 tax on it, or you forfeit the prize. Exactly. Like you don't even get it at all. Yeah. Like they don't even give it to you to sell.
For real?
Yeah, like you either pay taxes or not. Because I talked to someone who was on a game show and he won a prize and didn't even get to keep it.
Wow.
Yeah,
I always wondered that.
I did not know about that either.
About Price is Right.
Yeah,
where they're like, you win.
Why the fuck won't they pay the taxes? What the fuck?
$100,000 vacation.
Well,
you're like, yeah.
Exactly. It's more like
and they're
a
like,
vacation.
You owe us $50,000.
Yeah. So I think that's why they do vacations because you can't liquidate it. So then most people don't even take the prize. So
are you fucking my ass?
All right. I don't know if most people don't, but
that's
like
crazy.
They have to. Yeah. So that's where it makes things a little weird on me because like. You know, if I make them pay taxes on stuff, then I look like a piece of shit. But if I pay taxes on it on something that's already not really profitable.
Well, hold on. I don't think so
Yeah.
because it's really when we're talking about your staffers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, besides them. I mean,
So your staffers should pay tax because for them it's like a bonus.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, if we're talking about like here, you go up to a waitress and you give her $30,000.
Even then, like that one, they would pay taxes. It's a little more messy when I give someone a car.
Well, I guess
though.
they have to claim that.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
waitress.
That one's an easy
Right.
one.
Yeah.
It's more like literally like.
My man is trying to own me by saying they're not rich like you. What? Because I didn't know how game shows don't fucking pay taxes for the cars? How does that have to do with like my personal situation? Like, I just didn't know that, you fucking asshole. Yeah, dude. Only fucking poor people know that, like, if you go to a game show. Shut up, man. My dad lived his entire life going from game show to game show. Winning prizes. That's how we put food on the table. That's why I grew up eating fucking... That's why I grew up eating Oreos, motherfucker, because he won a lifetime supply of Oreos. We had to pay taxes on that shit. No, I didn't say... Oh, no, I didn't say, why don't the poor people pay taxes, dumbass? I said, why don't the fucking... Why doesn't the company pay the taxes? No, I don't mean why don't the fucking poor why don't they pay $8,000? Like, oh, you're in desperate need of you're in desperate need of a new car. Well, why don't you pay $8,000 on taxes? No, obviously not. I meant like, why doesn't the fucking company also offer additional cash?
I gave like 6 cars, and so like, who pays taxes on these like 40, 30, 20?
I wonder if
cars?
there's not room for an argument that it's just a tax deduction for you because it's part of your.
We'll see.
It's kind of like
An expense.
Yeah, it's an expense of doing business.
But I'm pretty sure someone has. I didn't.
You need.
know all
I hope you have a slick accountant. Dude.
Yeah,
I know he'd be paying taxes twice. I know that. For Mr. Beast, that's a tricky situation. But for fucking NBC, they should do that. Like, especially if he's like making marginal returns or some shit, that's different.
We're gonna find out.
I hope you have a slick Jewish accountant with a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah. Well,
do you?
I don't. I need to switch them up.
You're
yeah.
fucked. I just signed over to a slick Jewish accountant with a Brooklyn accent.
Did he help you save
Well, he's
money when you gave
actually
away?
from Brooklyn.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah. I need one of those. I think I have one of those. I don't deal with any of that.
We don't know
I have
yet,
a
but
friend
that's
in-
the hope.
Well, yeah, this year he's going to save us a lot in taxes.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend in show business who's pretty big in show business who recommended him to me. And I get on the phone. His name's like Harvey, and he sounds like straight out of the fucking corner deli in Brooklyn, dude. Just like that deep Jewish accent.
Yeah.
And I was like, how old are you, dude? Because he sounded like an old Jewish man. And he's like, I'm 40. I was like, bro, you have the cadence of an old Jewish man, and you have my business. Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah.
That's an anecdote. I can help you.
Gotcha.
You can help me.
Long story short, you can help me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of taxes, I was talking to someone. I won't name him, but you know, like Trump, like passed the new tax bill where like
199A.
Yeah, and he was supposed to like make it where like you know, lower income people pay less and higher people pay whatever. Like make companies pay less or whatever, something like that. But I was talking to one of my friends, and it's funny because he ended up paying like over like $500,000 less than he would have before that tax bill. And his employees actually ended up paying like 5% more in taxes, but Trump pitched it like it was the opposite.
So I've been obsessively learning about that. It's it's
kind of fucked.
So the 199A is the new deduction, and it's a 20% corporate tax deduction.
Yeah.
So first of all, what they also did to pay for that is remove the state income tax. So there's certain states, mostly liberal states, that have a high personal income tax to the state. California and New York specifically.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like in North Carolina.
I think ours is like 5%.
So in California and 5% there, that was a huge, huge deduction that would come deducted from your federal taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So in states like that, your taxes for a lot of people are actually going to be going up. And they also capped personal expense to
Yeah.
10,000 too. So a lot of
For
people,
non-corporations?
yeah, for your personal deductions. So a lot of people in blue states are going to have their taxes increased.
Damn.
And they also did. He did us dirty, dude. Entertainers, people who derive their money.
I'm learning stuff. Yeah.
People who derive their income from performance.
Yeah.
Where like it's a personality based
Okay.
company cannot take the deduction.
That $10,000?
Straight up,
No,
the 20%.
20% deduction.
You cannot take it.
Entertainers can't?
Entertainers cannot take it. And then not only entertainers, like lawyers and accountants and shit like that, like professionals, but he specifically went after like
businesses.
He went after like entertainers specifically. It's like a little revenge play.
Well, see, now we're getting out of my realm of knowledge. I don't know anything.
Yeah, no.
I just know funny stories where my friends who were supposed to pay less
I know.
and people that were supposed to be helped pay more, and it's just like I'm not a political person. I know nothing about politics, but when they just blatantly lie, and it's kind of like, wow,
Well, dude, it's so fucked up. Like when that happened, I was like, yeah.
The difference is that it also impacts his wallet too.
Oh, I'm gonna get all this money off taxes, and then our accountants are like, no, you're gonna pay more this
Actually
year.
gonna go up.
Oh, yours, sir?
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, because
I should just like literally text
You
my
should-
guy to like.
yeah, you
I
should
need
ask.
an educational course
because taxes are due soon. You should find out what he's doing.
Yeah. All right. I'll just take care of that.
Yeah, you're like shit.
We have like a month to
Yeah.
finalize that.
Well, I just
It's not easy.
if I didn't plan properly. Oh, I thought that was the guy out there. That's your little soundboard.
It's a Lance Stewart.
Welcome to Papa's house.
That was a good one to push.
Yeah, but if I didn't prepare properly, you're just gonna see my videos go from $100,000 video down to like $5.
Yeah. Today we're gonna be giving out packs of gum.
Yep. No, seriously. So that might happen. We'll see.
No, I
Who
don't. I
knows?
don't think you're a big spender. I'm sure you're.
What? Big spender? I am. I'm a
well,
huge spender.
not on yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's all business. You're spending money on your business.
But you gotta make sure
Someone has
you
to pay
can
taxes,
deduct it,
either me or the people.
But I'm just saying it should be deductible because it's a business expense. You got to get a slick Jewish accountant to make sure it's categorized as a business
Yeah,
expense.
can you go to the Supreme Court and tell them that? please?
It's not a Supreme Court issue. It's a good faith argument based on because we're in a new vertical in terms of business. Traditional. We don't really fit the traditional mold of how people spend money on entertainment. Like what you're doing is a legitimate business. If you're not giving out $100,000, people aren't watching your videos.
Yeah.
So I see that, and I think it's a good faith, legitimate argument to make to the IRS that hey, this is all deductible expenses. Because
Why is Chess so confused by Ethan Klein, who himself is Jewish, making probably the most common and oldest fucking joke? Do you not have a single fucking Jewish friend? Have you never met like a Jewish person that has made this joke to you? Like, I don't understand. Maybe you don't. Maybe you live in the, I don't know, Midwest or something where like very little, maybe you live in the South where there's not a lot of like Jewish people or something. But it's like probably it's tropes.
Yo, Hassel.
And it is probably the most common fucking trope and the most common joke that at least my Jewish friends joke about.
Hassel.
I live in New York and no, I definitely have not heard a Jewish person make Jew jokes. Wait, really? What the fuck? I think that's a lie, but are you kidding me? Jewish people love making Jew jokes. Are you this is a joke, right? Like that itself is the joke, I think, right? What the fuck?
Hassel.
What are you talking about? I'm on New York and the Jewish people always make Jewish jokes. I mean, yeah, yeah. Oh, they're all self-hating Jews? Yeah, every okay, bro.
This is what
maybe not around Goyim as freely. Actually, that's not even true. No, I don't think so.
you do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run the ad. Okay, I'll run it right now. Okay, at the top of the hour, every hour, 6-second ad break. If you would no longer want to see ads, without, if you want to watch the stream without any ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do it for reset the chat. Yeah, you can do it for $5, or you can do it for free by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and use your Twitch Prime, which is one free subscription a month on me. Here it is.
Do you want me to be your accountant?
Yeah, you want to just do everything for me?
Yeah, this shit gets me riled up because look, it's ridiculous. If you spend that much money
on the video, as long as it's not
enriching you. It's fucking you're producing content.
Yeah, but at the same time, like some of it goes to my boys and things like that. So
that's deductible.
Yeah,
or I mean that's they should pay the taxes on that.
Yeah. So anyways, I buy him a car, and then it's like, pay $8,000 on this car I gave you. That's when they don't have $8,000.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That basically sum it up with that. We can move on. It's just like because especially because I know a lot of the prizes I give away that people can't afford the taxes. That's the dilemma.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
So then I just have to kind of pick it up myself.
That is a really interesting.
I don't think anyone thinks he's altruistic in this community. I don't think he's personally altruistic either. He might be otherwise, but not when he's making content out of it. But the point I was making is there are infinitely worse ways. There are infinitely worse ways to make content. And his is, as long as it doesn't go over the line and is like really exploitative and cringe, his basically just seems like one of the better ways. He's all right. Exploitation is okay when it looks nice. I mean, there's no level of content where a fucking fraction of exploitation does not exist. Like, he's not doing, when he's making the content, he's not doing that out of the kindness of his heart. But the output itself is still a lot better than the 98% of YouTube content that's out there. He's literally just a middleman for these fucking corporations, nothing more.
Yeah.
Don't talk about him publicly. He's friends with Dream, so he'll get canceled by Twitter by stands. Dude, he has fucking stands of his own. I have no beef with Mr. Beast. I think, like I said, the reason why people go, it perpetuates the benevolent rich people myth. The reason why people have to go to that instead of directly address what's happening in front of their eyes is because he's not doing something that's like overtly gross and exploitative and predatory. You understand?
4 months Pogo play Metroid Hassle.
It's literally just rich person propaganda. I don't think it is. Like, why? Why is it rich person propaganda? Like, he wouldn't even be fucking rich if it wasn't for the fact that people watch his videos. Like, it's not like he's saying it and being like, look how fucking nice people are. Yeah, he looks dead inside on this. It's just, it's kind of like flex content. But everyone on YouTube does flex content to a degree, and at least his flex content is like otherwise good. I want to build other channels like the Beast Gaming and Beast React so I can run my main channel at a loss and grow as big as possible, and then use my main channel's influence one day to open hundreds of homeless shelters and food banks to give away all the money. That's my game plan. If you don't believe me, just watch. I promise I'm dying with $0 in my bank account and refuse to live a materialistic life. I kind of believe where he's coming from. You can say like that's not true. You can say that that's not true, but like he reminds me, aside from the fucking content that he's making, he's not like a big flexer. You know what I mean? He's not. He's not like a big flexer. He literally, like, he's not like Logan Paul. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not fucking like, you know, hey, look at my massive mansion. Like,